Introduction, the Toltec Wisdom. In the introduction of the Four Agreements, Don Miguel Ruiz sets the stage by inviting us into the ancient wisdom of the Toltec people, an indigenous civilization of knowledge seekers. He explains that our lives are governed by countless agreements. We've made since childhood agreements with ourselves, our parents, society, religion, and culture. Many of these agreements are unconscious and rooted in fear, pain, or limitations. Ruiz calls this inherited system the dream of the planet, a collective illusion of suffering and self-rejection. The goal, he says, is to break free from this nightmare and awaken into a new personal dream rooted in freedom, happiness, and love. This transformation begins with making 4 new conscious agreements. Chapter 1. Domestication and the Dream of the Planet. Ruiz explains how we are domesticated from birth, trained to obey and accept external rules and beliefs, often at the cost of our authentic selves. As children, we are punished when we displease others and rewarded when we conform. Over time, this creates a system of judgment, self-rejection, and guilt, causing us to wear masks and suppress our true essence. The mind becomes a judge, and we become our own victim. We learn to pretend to be something we're not to gain love and avoid rejection. Lesson: to break free, we must challenge these inherited beliefs and reprogram our minds with healthier agreements. Chapter 2. The First Agreement. Be impeccable with your word. The first and most powerful agreement is to be impeccable with your word. Ruiz explains that words are magical tools, seeds that create reality. When we speak with integrity, we honor ourselves and others. Being impeccable means to speak without sin, avoiding gossip, judgment, lies, or self-criticism. Just as words can cast spells of fear and hatred, they can also be used to uplift and heal. By practicing this agreement, we begin to cleanse our inner world. Lesson: speak with truth and love both to yourself and others, and you'll transform your personal reality. Chapter 3. The Second Agreement. Don't take anything personally. Ruiz says the second agreement is a great source of inner peace. Don't take anything personally. Whatever others say or do is a projection of their own belief system, pain, and perspective. When someone insults, criticizes, or praises you, it's about them, not you. If you accept negativity personally, you suffer unnecessarily. Similarly, even compliments don't define your worth. You become immune to emotional poison when you no longer depend on others' opinions. Lesson: when you take nothing personally, you gain freedom from emotional reactions and become grounded in your own truth. Chapter 4. The Third Agreement. Don't make assumptions. The third agreement is, don't make assumptions. Ruiz shows how assumptions create misunderstanding, drama, and conflict. We assume we know what others think, feel, or intend without asking or clarifying. This creates false stories and expectations. We assume others should know what we want or how we feel, and when they don't, we feel hurt. Clear communication is the antidote. By courageously asking questions and expressing yourself honestly, you avoid emotional chaos. Lesson: don't fill in the blanks. Ask, clarify, and speak directly to bring peace and connection. Chapter 5. The Fourth Agreement. Always do your best. The fourth agreement ties all the others together. Always do your best. Ruiz emphasizes that your best will vary from moment to moment, depending on your energy, health, and emotions. Sometimes your best is high performance. Other times it's just showing up. But if you give your sincere effort without judgment or regret, you free yourself from self-criticism and guilt. Doing your best prevents burnout and perfectionism. Lesson: when you do your best, you avoid self-reproach and build self-respect. It's a path to mastery, presence, and inner peace. Chapter 6. The Toltec Path to Freedom, Breaking Old Agreements. Ruiz then discusses how to break the old agreements that cause suffering. He says most of our mind is ruled by fear-based beliefs we never chose. To change them, we must become spiritual warriors, challenging lies with truth, awareness, and self-love. This transformation is like a death and rebirth. The tools include self-awareness, forgiveness, and the courage to let go of the past. He likens this journey to escaping a mental prison where love becomes our new guide. Lesson: freedom comes not from fighting the outer world, but from conquering our inner world with consciousness. Chapter 7. The New Dream, Heaven on Earth. The final chapter speaks of a new dream, a life of joy, love, and harmony. When we live the 4 agreements consistently, we silence the inner judge and break free from emotional suffering. Our personal dream becomes one of self-acceptance and happiness, no longer controlled by fear. We begin to see the world differently and radiate that light to others. Ruiz calls this heaven on earth, not a distant place, but a reality created within. Lesson: by mastering the 4 agreements, you wake up from the illusion of fear and begin to live in peace, presence, and truth. Conclusion: a life transformed. In conclusion, the 4 agreements offers a practical path to personal freedom. By being impeccable with your word, not taking things personally, avoiding assumptions, and always doing your best, you reshape your life into one of power, clarity, and love. These agreements are not about perfection, but progress. You will slip, but each moment is a chance to recommit. These simple, yet profound truths help you unlearn suffering and reclaim your true self. In practicing them daily, you dissolve the false dream and create your own heaven on earth. One choice, one agreement at a time.